So welcome back, everybody. We are here in Signal Hill. Is that what it's called? Signal Hill, borderline Long Beach, with the beauty of boxing. And we have our special guest, Tyrell, Dirty Left, Washington. He is here from Long Beach, a Long Beach native. And we are here covering the sweet sort of boxing, of course, and indulging into all of my favorite fantasies, which include all boxers and all rings and everything boxing. So I just want to put in real quick where you can find me. Beauty of Boxing. All of my links will be in the description down below. And my podcast is on Spotify, Apple, Anchor. You can find it all over, and I'll send you all the links, of course, so you can post them for your fans too. But so I just want to do a little introduction. Tell us who you are.
I'm Tyrell, Dirty Left, Washington. I'm a welterweight from Long Beach, welterweight prospect. I'm a father. I'm a fighter. I'm a friend.
And you're 3-0.
3-0, 3 KOs.
3 KOs, right? So you got 100. You know, my favorite thing. Look at this, at 100% KO rate. I'm like, ooh, look at that. You know, someone's coming up, right?
Yeah.
So you've been in Long Beach and your whole life, pretty much, right?
I moved around like California, but mainly Long Beach. Yeah.
Mainly Southern California. And coming into this boxing game, you came in a little bit late, right?
Yeah,
21 years old.
22, yeah.
But good thing for you is that you are an adult and you have a different mentality than the younger fighters coming in. But you can share your wealth, which is good.
Yeah.
You can share it, and knowing that you're older, you're in the career that you want to, like you said, like we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
You were telling me how you got here. That's what I like to know. That's what the fans want to know. How you got here.
I just never stopped working. Never gave up on myself. I started late, 21, 22. So like my mind was already like, I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna, play with it, pity pat back and forth with it. I'm gonna do it. Ups and downs in my career, but keep fighting.
You pro debuted in 2019. When did you decide to pro debut in 2019?
Because
what led you there?
I was done with the amateurs, and I'm an adult. I was older at the time, and then I felt like I was just ready. My body was ready, my mind was ready, and
tired of being up little kids.
Yeah, exactly.
And amateurs.
And the amateurs.
I know, and it's a whole different ball game.
Oh my God.
Amateurs, I feel like they're more preparing you, obviously, for your professional career, but it's a whole other style of fighting in the amateurs. It's almost like you gotta get that win. You gotta make sure you're more active. More active.
Yeah, a lot of punches, a lot of volume.
No matter volume, no matter if you're hitting or not, the volume of punches, that's how you're gonna win the fight. And in pros, it's your skill, right?
Picking your shots,
exactly.
Knowing when to pace yourself, and smaller gloves, no headgear. That's a lot of things too.
It's a lot of changes, but good thing for you that you're obviously older and you're an adult. And it sounds crazy. I keep saying older.
Yeah,
you're 28. It's not older. It's not really. You're not up there.
You're mature. Yeah.
Yes, more mature. And in the sport, that's very important because it's a difficult, disciplined sport to be in.
Yeah.
And I see that you're extremely disciplined. You're here working out. We got you in the gym all hours, right? You just fought.
Mm-hmm.
How long ago was that?
What, 2 weeks ago?
Maybe 2 weeks ago. That's where I met you on the Marv Nation promotion that you did, and it was a show.
Yeah, it was. The night was magic, man.
Yeah, it was so much fun, and I know the way that you are, the way that you're taking your own career in your hands and you're moving forward, like promoting yourself. Like, it doesn't matter who you're. You already got to promote yourself, and that's already like half the game.
Right.
As long as you know that.
Part of it.
It is. It's very big, to promote yourself, because then other promoters see that and are like, wait, that guy, he's already doing the job that I'm doing.
Yeah, you're right.
So wait, I need that guy.
He's working for himself as well as working for him.
And that's what I love to keep doing in boxing, is keep the hustle, keep going, because like I said, if you want to be busy in boxing, boxing can keep you busy.
Right, for sure.
Boxing can keep you busy.
Opportunities are always there, especially now the world's opening back up.
Yes, COVID is over, guys. We are open. Hopefully they can get shots in the gym, because you guys are up and running. This is the first time I've been in a gym with this much people.
Oh, really?
Since COVID,
Wow,
I haven't.
Family here.
I think that the biggest crowd that I've actually been in would be like the fight. The first fight. That was my first fight back working.
That's the thing. I've been in fights in so long. I'm like, man, all these people here. Like,
it feels so good. Knowing that those people are there for you, though.
Yeah.
I mean,
I took some fans too. I earned some fans that night.
You earned fans, very much so. Yeah, because you caught our eye also. And I love boxers that are coming up, because I love making a difference in their lives at a not at a young age, but as a small record, right? As a small your career starting, because they remember that.
Yeah, I'll look back on this for sure.
You're gonna remember, right?
Yeah,
and even if you went from here and you never fought again, you're always gonna remember that fight right there. You know, but at least you're on that path where you want to go.
Yeah, I do. As far as I can take it, honestly, you know, and as long as I can go. You know, I feel like I owe it to myself too to, you know, compete until I can anymore because I started late, you know. I want to give the sport as much as I can, you know, and then pass it on, you know.
The gym that you train in, who's your head coach?
Anthony Devers.
Anthony Devers.
Yeah.
And yours, do you have any assistant coaches?
Yeah, I got a couple of assistants. He's around here. Nesso. He's over there. Yeah. I work with a lot of trainers though, you know. But yeah, he's my main coach. I got a strength and conditioning coach. Yeah.
What about massage therapist? A masseuse. I have a couple if you need sports.
Yeah,
masseuse. I have two.
Usually like I just got a little massage gun. You know, I'll just have someone do it.
Yeah. No, I know because I stretch our fighters out too because you know they need somebody always constantly keeping them going. And like I told you, I'm getting a ring in my backyard, so. We're gonna have sparring. We're gonna have sparring real soon.
I'm there.
Yeah, it is. No. I have a ring because we used to have a boxing gym, Red Boxing. We used to have a boxing gym in I keep forgetting. It's in where did we used to live? San Fernando Valley. That's what it is. San Fernando Valley. We used to have a gym there, and then when COVID happened, it closed. So we had a whole ring, and we had somewhere to put it. And so we had it in storage, but I just moved to this house in Carson, and our backyard is
that's right there.
Prime. Yeah. So, I'm 12 minutes away from this gym. Sweet. I'm here. I'm so close. So I was like, yes, as soon as I get that gym, we have the platform up right now.
Yeah.
They have a tree to remove, but as soon as that ring goes up, I'm gonna start having like guys spar. It'll be so nice. Yes. Yes. It's nice. It's nice and new. And I asked you earlier, what was your advice for young fighters because you're obviously more mature in the sport. You know a little bit. You're coming in a little bit, you know.
A little bit
warm,
of knowledge.
A little bit warm rather than cold, you know.
Right. Well, yeah. I said just never stop learning. You know, keep getting better, keep growing. Take constructive criticism and you know be real with yourself. You know, work on what you need to work on and perfect it. You know, because anything can happen in here. You know, it's dangerous. I love it. We love it. We're obsessed, but you know that the sport is
very dangerous.
It's brutal. You know, it's raw. Like it's a lot of things, but you know, you just want to keep getting better, learning and growing.
The biggest thing for me when I started getting into boxing, I've always been a fan. My dad is a huge boxing fan. He was an amateur boxer. My uncle was an amateur.
Yeah. That's respect right there. I respect people.
My nephew is 9-0.
Okay.
So he's he's also a professional fighter. My nephew Anthony Reyes. Shout out to Anthony Reyes, Coachella Valley. He's 9-0, my nephew. But yes, I love boxing. I've been in boxing gyms like my whole life. I love boxing. When I decided to do this career, though, I said I have to do what you guys are. If I'm gonna take this serious,
discipline.
I have to because there's so much to learn. There's so much in this sport to learn that you can never stop.
That's my thing. Never stop. Yeah.
And then exactly what you said. Never stop learning.
Everything from one person. You can't learn. You know, you can learn one. You can't learn everything from one person, but you can learn one thing from every person.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like
that's perfect.
You like that.
Exactly. He's all copyright that, please. Remember?
Yeah.
Oh, and so then we were talking about. I wanted to talk about your eating habits, nutrition. How do you stay up on that stuff?
Well, I just try not to put nothing, really bad in my body. I try to stay away from too much beef and pork. I eat a lot of green veggies. You know what I'm saying? Spinach mainly.
Spinach is delicious.
Spinach.
So delicious.
And shakes, raw, steamed, whatever. A lot of spinach, a lot of water, and then usually I fast in the morning. Like I'll come to the gym, I'll probably have like a fruit and a water, and then sweat out really good. And I don't really eat my first meal till about 1 or 2 o'clock.
I forgot what is that called? Intermediate fasting. Intermediate fasting. Yeah, that's really helpful.
And then I don't eat after 10 o'clock.
Level it all out.
Exactly.
And you're at your weight class is 146 right now. But
I'm trying to get my weight down.
We're trying to go down to 140 and for 6'1" with the 75-inch range. Do you know what that would do to the 140 division?
We're gonna see because I'm gonna make it. I can make that for sure.
That's exciting. That's good.
I've been down there.
That's crazy that you're able to move. You're walking around 155, right? 154. but you can go all the way down to 140. So there's multiple divisions that you can fight in. And since you're young in your career, there's so many opportunities. Yes, so many opportunities. Now that fighting's coming back, LA is back. We got Carson, we got Long Beach, we got East LA, we got South Central LA. We got all this stuff opening up. A lot of young fighters. Yes. I know. I have so many people that are trying to get on cards that are messaging me, that are like emailing me. And I'm like, ooh. Oh yeah. I'm like, yes. Listen, this is back.
He's like, oh yeah, we gotta talk to that. Yeah, I mean, yes. I felt it like when I first saw you. I'm like, oh yeah, she's into this. She does it for real. A lot of people, it's a lot of politics. The politics.
Exactly. I know both sides. Politics, I think I started in media, so I started kind of like fresh face, and I didn't really know what's going on. And then when I started learning the operations, I was like, you know what?
The doors, and then now they're opening. I'm like, okay.
But I love this sport so much, though, and I see that you guys have so much dedication. For me, I couldn't even understand how you physically guys do. I don't understand that.
It's mental.
To me, that's where I got my name, the beauty of boxing, because that is so, to me, it's beautiful, because I can't do what you guys do. I don't have the strength to do it. I don't have the energy and the discipline that you guys do. That, to me, it makes me like, dude, you need to fucking hustle. You need to do your job.
Your job, exactly.
You need to do what you need to do. And I hope I can only learn and get better at what I do. But I'm trying to do as much as I can for fighters, and I just want to get your guys' names out there. Thank you. Yes, I try.
Dude, she's cool, and like you were forced, even with the weight thing. My guy came over. I'm like,
we had a talk. We got it. Yeah, we've done all kinds of stuff. So I mean, I've been in every kind of situation. There's nothing that can shock me in boxing anymore. I mean, the fight that you were on was legends. Soto Caras and Marcos Barrera, sure, and then Eric was there. Eric Morales was there. I mean,
that was just good. It was. The night was magic. The night was magic.
For me as Mexican, it was hardcore for me. That's like legends for us. I never even. I mean, I would never have been able to meet Barrera or Eric Morales. Never in my life.
Yeah, Soto. I sat right next to Soto, shook his hand. He was into pictures.
It feels so nice, like when you get those opportunities. Like I got to meet at our last Red Boxing event. We had Sugar Ray Leonard.
Oh, wow, I never met him.
I got to sit next to him, and I was like, I will never be able to get. You know what I mean? Like. And then Mayweather, I have Floyd Mayweather had a senior and they both signed my pass.
Oh, wow.
Ray J was at our show. I mean, it was a big deal, It was a big deal. It was the 2019 show that we did with Marvin and Red Boxing. I mean, that was a big deal, So having the levels of boxing that I've been through now. I don't feel like I'm even close to halfway there where I want to go, but I'm getting older, so I'm trying to hustle and move.
Same thing.
We gotta go. We gotta move now. This is our time.
6-rounder, really soon. 8-rounder, after that, shortly after.
And then the championship round.
Hey,
how many rounds do you spar normally?
Typically I'll spar like 6 or 8 rounds. Depending on if I got a fight coming or the level of sparring. But yeah, nothing under 6. Like,
anybody like that got a name that you spar with?
A lot of man.
who you've been in the ring with?
I sparred Benedict Cannon Adams.
Love him.
Brian Castano before he won his WBO.
Nice.
Let me see. I sparred Tyrrell Goucher.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna spar.
Isn't Goucher? He's coming out here soon. His assistant coach PJ is my friend.
Oh,
and he told me Tyrell's coming.
I thought he was at Legends.
Legends
boxing right there in
Norwalk.
With
I'm not.
With Manny Robles and all that.
I think Manny Robles is at Knockouts, right?
Knockouts. That's what Knockouts. That's where.
Knockouts. Knockouts. Yeah, it's close to me too.
A lot of guys, a lot of up and coming guys, man.
Anybody that has real heavy hands that.
Well, Brandon hits hard.
Oh, I love him.
Brandon Adams hits hard. Let me see.
Our contender. Brian is such a nice person. I met him like 3 or 4 times. He came to a couple of our shows and his kids and family. Oh, he's such a nice person. He's a nice person. Overall, nice person. Like I love him. He was in Elite Pro Gym, right?
That's where I'm at. I'm affiliated with that gym too,
Oh yeah, with the Rodarte. He has twins.
Yeah.
And his nephews. Yeah, we used to work with him too a long time ago. When we first started, we used to work with Steve.
Yeah,
and then who's the other one? Really?
Yeah, straight up. Like I used to train there for a while during the pandemic. I mean, that's kind of where I got better, honestly. Like at Elite Pro Boxing, I started at DG Boxing. I got better at like Elite Pro, and then he was close to my house. It was convenient. It's like, yeah, I kind of made my,
made
my mark here.
I'm kind of excited that I found this gym too because it's 12 minutes away,
and it's like so much family. Okay, you got like a lot of fighters in now, but it's really like you come during the evening. You guys can come back at 3. It'll be packed, a lot of family and friends. It's all good, like no drama, no.
Because you know what I love the most about come to gym is I never want to like interrupt people. Besides if we're doing like a podcast something like that, and I love taking pictures to perfect taking pictures because I love it. I love photos. I think I got like a couple of you just on my phone that I practice even with my phone. But I love photos so much. That's what I did in the gym is look at my.
Oh wow, you do got a bunch.
I take photos and I practice.
Okay, look at that. That's nice.
Yeah, look at this one's good. Look at this one. It's so good. I love taking photos, especially of you guys in motion. I don't like a lot of the photographers they tell you stop. How do you get there and stop and take the photo? I learned in the gym, so I had to learn while people were moving. Coach Diaz was like, "Don't interrupt the fighters.
Right.
You do what you do, but do not interrupt their training."
Shot.
So
get that money shot.
that's what I worked on. My hardest 2 years is just in the gym practicing looking at you guys, and that's how I learned. That's how I learned boxing. Is I watched you guys, and I love watching everybody do their thing, the craft. So that's the gym's so close. The one thing I want to do is we do want to come and get pictures and stuff.
For sure.
And
you're welcome.
anytime
I'm the king of the hill.
We can start. We can.
I'm the king of the hill. This is it's my gym. I mean, it's like mine, but as a fighter, you want to.
This is
best in your city, best in your And you
already know you're right here. You're the king of the hill, Signal Hill Gym, boxing gym. I love this gym, and I want to come back with my camera and start because we were talking about my other camera I have the battery messed up, but I love taking photos of fighters, and I love that there's so many people here. What days do you guys spar?
Thursdays. I mean today, and then Thursday evening for sure. Thursday evening, a lot of guys come. Oh, and Saturday morning we spar too.
Yeah, well, I'll come back and we'll get more footage of. Sparring or whoever's here. Who else is we have to apologize to our podcast because we're doing a live stream, so there's a sparring going on behind us, which is look at him. Oh, look at him body shot.
Body shot.
Yep.
It's the right.
You got a headgear on. Don't worry about your head. Worry about your body, boy.
You see little things like that, I mean, move your head, but have
you got to protect your body, keep that defense, and if you have headgear on, I mean, you should feel your focus here. You have enough to focus, right?
This is in your body. You don't want to have them all.
Don't let them break that guard. Look at how high his hands are. You're not.
Excuse me, sorry.
It's not showing. It's not showing that. Yeah. It's good that when you're older though, you can look at fighters and you can see the little things that we need to tweak, we need to change. Okay, we need to move this, we need to move that. I love being in the boxing gym. I can't. There's
you let him out too.
There's nothing that can compare it.
Growing each other, getting a little better.
Yeah.
He let him out.
There we go. That's good. And every round sparring you learn. I mean, when you're with the right sparring partners.
Yeah.
Because you can't be like those internet sensations trying to knock people out in sparring. Posting dumb stuff on YouTube.
So man, it's idiotic, bro.
It is,
and it takes away from the essence of boxing. The learning and the dude, you're embarrassing people, and today's society is really crazy with the internet. Kids get bullied on the internet. They never come back to school. They do crazy things to each other. Yeah. We grew up kind of bad, and we grew up in the era where it's okay, we just fight or we can spar. No cameras in the gym. But now it's
now everybody wants to take out their phone.
I got 10,000 views because I knocked out a guy that has no amateur fights. Takes away from boxing.
I remember though, when I first started in media, I got in trouble from one of the coaches because I posted a video and overnight I got 550,000 views. Overnight, it was an amateur fighter. 550,000. Yes.
Damn.
An amateur fighter was hitting. It was what's his name in the gym? Francisco Vargas, and it was an amateur. It was 2 weeks before his fight, and we had an amateur who was really good. Now he's a professional. His name is Carlos Velas. He was uppercutting him 4 times in a row, and I caught it on camera. I posted it to Instagram, and then the next day when I went to the gym, they were like,
That's fucked up.
You cannot. You can. And I was like, I got in trouble. I was like, okay, never do it again.
Dude, these new generation, they're clout demons. They will chase clout. Like they want clout before money nowadays. You know,
because it feels to them. It feels like it's
notoriety. I don't
understand.
I'm 28. Yeah, I'm 28 years old.
I'm trying to pay bills.
I've been cool before boxing. Like I had friends. No, real. Like you know what I'm saying. Honestly, I've been like a cool guy before.
You ain't trying, right?
You don't need. I'm just naturally this guy. Like I'm always this guy right here. Yeah, I don't have to post something to me. I mean, I got a lot of sparring shit, so you know what I'm saying. But it's like, dude, why? For what?
He said.
I'll post, shit on fight night. Under the lights.
What did you say? Raunchy?
Yeah.
Sometimes I post a little raunchy. I was like, Google, we don't need to talk about raunchy because I got an OnlyFans, so I can't get any more raunchier than that.
Yeah, my stuff goes out. I got like a lot of, a lot of different, age groups, and I try to be, online.
I want my goal for doing the podcast and featuring you on the podcast is I want you to feel comfortable enough so you can tell us about your life, tell us about what you're doing, tell us about what you want to do, in boxing. So then we can see that happening, and then the next time we go, we can be like, "Hey, remember when we said last time? Guess what? We were on 2 more shows. We did. You know what I mean? We did this, and this. Exactly what we said we were gonna do. That's what I want because
I'm gonna keep growing and getting better. That's what I'm gonna do.
And I'm gonna keep tabs on you too, and I'm gonna be watching. You have little ones that are, watching you. Got 18-year-olds that are,
my kid, man, Chris Santana.
Chris Santana. We're gonna be looking out for him.
Watch, you guys will see.
Any other people in Signal Hill that you want to give shout outs to?
I want to give a shout out to my coach, Anthony Devers, my manager, Brian Morris, the owner, George. Let me see. I mean, all my young fighters coming up out of here, but my Chris Santana, that's my boy.
That's who we're working with next. Let's see. We'll get him on the podcast. We'll see him.
Put some more work.
And get some photos of him, and we'll look at his routine.
Maybe after his amateur fight, so we're gonna make him earn it. I take good care of him, but I make him earn it. I make him earn it. Show up the,
Because they can't just give it to you. If somebody just hands it to you, or you just buy it with money, it's not gonna be the same. It's not. Taking the fast track in boxing is never good, right? Yes, men around you. You can't. Right. You have to have people around you in boxing that are real because they'll ruin you. They won't. They don't care. They do not care. Ruthless.
That's how I know.
Ruthless.
Yes, flesh is the business.
That's why. People tell me all the time, like, you're lucky you have thick skin, and I'm like, I really do because I had to learn though. I didn't show up like this. No way. I didn't show up like this with this attitude. I didn't show up all hard. No.
What you know. I learned that you gotta know what you know until someone proves you wrong. Know what you know.
Yeah, exactly.
This game is crazy. I love it though. I love this shit.
I know. I love boxing. Boxing is probably one of the craziest sports to be in. You meet the craziest people.
It's so pure though.
Everybody's story. Pure. It is.
The fighting is the fun part. It's the other shit that it's like wow.
Politics.
Mainly.
Oh yeah, it's wild. It's a wild ride, but we're in it already. We don't have a choice now, right, guys?
Right. Yeah.
We're gonna do it.
Head first in it right now.
I got 10 years on you, so I got to do it too. Got to get this done, but thank you. Yeah, thank you for coming on my podcast. We're gonna be in the gym. I'm gonna shoot some more footage of you and let everybody see who we working with. Oh, there it is. That's what we were waiting for. Okay, guys. Okay, since I cannot do that and he can.
I did that way in Tyrell. So funny.
Oh, it's hilarious when he's looking at you in front of you and you're like.
He was beat there. He was beat already, and then it was too fast.
Oh yeah, you killed that kid. That was that first round KO was a definite gonna happen. I knew that the day before.
What I was supposed to do,
Yeah. But thank you for coming. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.